Well, welcome everybody to this year's Global Federation of Competitiveness Council's Innovation Summit for 2019 in Kazakhstan. On behalf of Australia, I'm delighted that Australia is part of the GFCC. The work that you do is ultimately about ensuring that countries are more effective in their competitiveness. That's about bringing more products to more people at an earlier time. In particular, we have focused on health and innovation as a partnership in Australia. For us, we've established a $20 billion medical research future fund, and I'm delighted to announce that the inflows into that fund and the interest earned has now meant that that fund has already reached $17 billion, with the balance to come within the next financial year. That's a fund in perpetuity. That's helped us conduct 18 rounds of funding and support for medical research, for breakthroughs, innovation. Those rounds have delivered $167 million of funding to over 150 projects. These are projects in areas such as life-saving, life-changing clinical trials for children and young adults with brain cancer, in particular with medulloblastomas. Clinical trials across liver conditions, across pediatric oncology and other forms of pediatric conditions, and to give people a better chance at better health. Similarly, we're supporting breakthrough medical research into frontiers of science. Projects such as delivering mobile stroke care, miniaturized CT scanners in air ambulances and in on-the-ground ambulances, so as people who are having a stroke can have that diagnosis, so as the clinicians will know, is this actually a stroke or is this in some way an aneurysm? Two completely different types of treatment being required for what can present with similar symptoms. And by being able to do that, we can get that emergency care in the first hour, the treatment that can save a life or transform the pathway of somebody's years on earth as they still have to come. So against that background, we're also developing 8 long-term, decade-long national missions in areas such as brain cancer, Indigenous health, but in particular the transformative platforms of stem cells and genomics, being able to diagnose, treat and help people recover with genuine precision medicine. That's why I'm thrilled to announce that Australia will host the 2020 GFCC Summit. We'll be hosting it in Melbourne in November of 2020, and I'd love to invite all of you to join us, to come down under, to see what's on top, and to see what we're doing, but to partner with you to ensure that we have the best competitive outcomes and the best healthcare for as many people as possible, not just in Australia, but around the globe.